So we're going to start by just doing a walk around right here, just so you can get a better look at the vehicle. This one is certified, so it is going to have that nice Mercedes warranty that comes along with it, which is a 5-year unlimited mile warranty from the time that it was put in service. So I could check the VMI and see exactly when this vehicle was put in service to get that exact date of the warranty. Now you'll notice that the car looks a lot black depending on how the sun is hitting it. We got lucky and the sun's actually out right now, which is, I think this is the first time I've seen it the whole entire day. It's a nice vehicle. You'll notice that right there at front is the 360 cameras located right here. Here you're going to see those park sensors that you were asking me about a little bit ago, if it has or didn't have it. This one does have the all-season tires on it. The fronts are going to be 21s. The backs are 21s as well, but that's a 315/40 on the back versus 275/45 on the front, so you cannot rotate them. It does have keyless entry. Here's the Burmester surround sound. Heated seats and ventilated seats. It does have the leg extender right here with all the other controls. Not sure exactly what controls yours have, but you'll notice all this silver gives it a nice upgraded luxury feel. Located right here, again in silver, is your light controls, park brake, and so forth. Heated steering wheel right here. Steering wheel controls located right there. Here you'll see that MBUX system. That is the newest one. It does have the personal assistant. Kind of show you that interior a little bit better. With the light hitting it, you can kind of see it a lot better. It's not exactly white. It's not white. More like a cream beige, somewhere in that neighborhood. And here you can tell by looking at the seat out of the sun versus in the sun. It's not white, but it is like a cream color. Show you the back. You do have automatic electric controls for the seats in the back. Burmester still back here. There's a look at those captain chairs that you were asking me about earlier. And then they have this folded up. This is your all-weather mat that goes in the back, but since the third row is up right now, we just have that rolled up in here. Here you can see your room and stuff down between the third row and the second row. Those seats are actually scooted back, so there is a pretty good bit of room back here. I'm going to notice located right here, you got those C ports in the back. So you got 2 on that side and 2 on the other side as well. So if you do have kids in the rear, they're going to be able to charge their phones right there off those C ports without having to stretch cords all the way up to the front. Give you a little better look right here from the third row looking forward. It's a pretty good bit of room in the vehicle. This one does have towing. I'm not sure if that's a requirement or not, but you'll notice down here it does have the towing already on it. I guess it's not a bad thing to have even if you don't use it, but if you need it, it is there. Take a look up on top. It does have the sunroof on top. You can see that green coming out right there on the front. Give you a little bit closer look here so you can see the chips that are in the front of it. Again, when you're standing kind of far back, it's kind of hard to tell, but even from here, the car looks like it's 2 different colors. And that's kind of the point behind it, what a lot of car manufacturers are doing. There's a great look at that green, isn't it? This is emerald green. It's not that common. Get a lot of phone calls on this vehicle just because of the color of this one. Zoom out here a little bit to give you a better look of how the steering wheel and the dash. And you said you were in one of these the other day, so you're probably somewhat familiar with the controls and so forth. Now this one does have the heated and cooled cup holders located right here, charging pad located down in there. This does shut. If you want that to be seamless, then here will be all your controls as far as your camera, your button right here for all your assistances and stuff like that. That'll pop up right there. Then you got your favorites right here. Telephone, radio, media, navigation. Click of a button, nav comes up. So very nice and convenient. This one does have the air ride system on it as well. Then here's a button, a little bit of storage down here in between the console. Hey, Mercedes.
How can I help?
What's my fuel level?
You can still drive 315 miles.
So it does have the personal assistant on the vehicle, which is a nice thing that everybody seems to love. I'll show you a little bit in here. You can see that sunroof right here. Controls for that are located over here. This one does have the ambient lights, so you'll see them lighting up right there on the doors. 64 different colors of those ambient lights to choose from. So, yeah, it's really nice to have. Very impressive for a lot of people that's never been inside of a Mercedes before.